All right, everybody. This is something a little different. I'm your host, Stefan. I got GKG down here.
Yo,
Hey, we're gonna be doing a reaction, man. We're gonna be doing a reaction to this Goku versus Superman death battle. It's a debate that's been going on for a long time, man. And shout out to Death Battle. They finally got all the information together, knocked it out, and see who gonna win. So we're gonna see who gonna win. So let me know who y'all gonna think gonna win down in the comments. Ellis, you ready, bro?
yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Hey, predictions out there. Predictions out there. I haven't seen this video yet. I've not seen this video yet, but I've seen everybody
Mm.
going crazy over it. Who you think gonna win, bro? Just off initial thoughts before we started.
Mm, well, what is this? Like the third battle they had?
Yeah, bro.
So
Yeah.
I was still, I was about to say with with his powers being up to date, I would be like, it's a stalemate. Nobody wins.
Okay. Yeah. I'm honestly, I think it might be like a. As much as I want to edge it out to Goku, you know what I'm saying, being a Dragon Ball fan, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a stalemate. If not a stalemate, I think Goku might edge out a win. It might be close though. It might be close. I don't know. But hey, we're gonna get it started,
You
man. We're gonna get it started.
before you press play though, I was looking at the voice actor for Goku.
Yeah.
He was asked like if you were to go up against Superman, who would win? And he was like, I which I never thought. He
Hmm.
was like, fight Superman, instant transmission him to another planet where he can't get access to the sun, so he's gonna
Yep.
get weak.
Yep.
But knowing Goku, he wants you at your max, so he will never do that.
Exactly. So he's not gonna
So
do that because honestly, there's ways where again, I don't hey, Goku might edge out the win, bro. I don't know. He might do it. Shit. But I don't know. I know Goku doesn't have that like in him. He wants you at your best, like you
yeah,
just said, bro. So it's like, I don't know.
yeah,
But we gonna get into it, man. I'm pretty sure they break down the stats and all that. So we gonna get into it, man. Let me
bet.
press play real quick on this thing.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by BetterHelp. Fight! Son Goku,
Boxing already. Shit.
Superman. It's time to answer the ultimate question, and we're taking it all into play. We're examining Superman's extensive mainline comic book canon. Given Dragon Ball Super's contentious continuities, we'll include all three, just to be thorough, plus Dragon Ball Heroes. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Far away, in an enchanted
Hey, my
land,
nigga Goku
an
first,
old
all right?
master found a boy and marveled at his uncommon strength. This is the story of Son Goku. Chances are, if you've watched some localized anime, you can thank this guy. Inspired by martial arts films and his wife's interest in Chinese culture, Akira Toriyama crafted the story and the character that would define generations to come. Dragon Ball! Kakarot was born a low-class Saiyan on the planet Vegeta, narrowly escaped its destruction by Frieza, and was raised on Earth by happy
I don't know
old
how like in
Grandpa
depth they finna get
Gohan.
with
Not
stats.
just
But
raised,
they said
but
something about
trained.
super
Gohan
Dragon Ball
began
superheroes
Goku's
or
teachings
whatever.
in martial arts, which
Mm.
I
he
ain't even
finds
seen that
is
show,
his
bro.
true calling under the guidance of Master Roshi. Specifically, he learned the Kame-sen and Ryu style, which focuses on discipline and tenacity, both of which strongly define Goku's character. The more he learned, the more he wanted to improve. This little low-class monkey boy would prove that hard work and dedication can beat
Oh,
raw
monkey boy,
talent.
kinda
Within
wild.
just a
That's
few
just weird.
years, he was so strong,
It's
the
real.
only
Could've
worthy
said
teachers
anything else,
left
bro.
were gods. And a talking cat, but mostly gods. When you're training to dodge lightning, you know you're a few leagues over everyone else. He did have a slight advantage. Saiyans are naturally superhuman. They also take Nietzsche's famous words, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger," very,
Yeah.
very literally. It's almost unfair how much of a boost
I knew they
in
was gonna
power
talk
they
about
get
those
after they're
Zenkai
hurt.
boosts. I
While
knew it.
Saiyans like Vegeta may have abused this trait, it's
Kinda
suits
hacks,
Goku.
now
No
when you
matter
think
how
about it,
many
bro.
times you knock him down, he will get back up, stronger than before. It helps that he knows so many cool combat moves, like the Kamehameha, an incredibly powerful technique that focuses one's ki into a single point for a devastating beam. So challenging, it took Roshi decades to master, but Goku got it in like 5 seconds. It's incredibly versatile, with over 50 different variations. For example, Goku can curve the beam after firing, or even shoot it from his feet.
But unlike most Saiyans, he doesn't just use ki to blow shit up. Moves like the Solar Flare, Energy Landmine, and God Bind require a lot more strategy and planning.
Because while Goku isn't exactly book smart, he is a genius when it comes to martial arts. He doesn't just train to conquer his opponents, but to conquer himself.
He's also got some different moves, like trapping you in a rice cooker.
Well, pretty much any container could be used for the Masaba seal
Such a cop out.
Then there's
Super.
Kaioken,
Yeah.
aka
I don't know.
instant
I don't think he would
steroids.
use that, bro.
Goku's multiplied
I don't
his
think he would
power
use
by
that.
20 with it before, and in a movie, he even got it up to times 100. What a badass!
Oh,
The
Lord
Genki
Slug, I
Dama,
remember
or
that movie.
Spirit Bomb, is potentially his strongest attack, but it requires considerable time. Unlike instant transmission, which is a teleport that's instant. The way it works is Goku detects another person, like a sort of beacon, then teleports to their location by launching himself through an alternate dimension where time stands still. Yes, according to the Daisenshuu guidebook, it's a dimension hop. You can actually see this in between space in some movies and games.
And the dubs wanted us to think it shot Goku's molecules around at light speed. Silly English.
The dubs did more than that. In fact, early dubs of Dragon Ball Z tried to rewrite Goku as a Superman figure. Even his famous speech on Namek about being the light in the darkness was originally about him coming to terms with his Saiyan heritage, accepting his anger and pride, avenging his people by defeating Frieza, and declaring himself the Super Saiyan.
Hell yeah!
They going kinda
If
crazy
there's
with these
any
stats.
scene
Hold
that
on.
deserves the word epic, it's when
Yeah,
he went
he done a
gold.
lot.
Super Saiyan and its sequels all have official power multipliers, but they threw us for a loop by turning Goku into a god.
Super Saiyan God certainly changed things up. Goku gained Divine Ki, a pure form of Ki unspoiled by mortal hands. Unlike normal Ki, it can't be detected and appears to have healing properties.
Kinda like Senzu beans. Did you know one Senzu has so much healing juice it can regenerate a person's lost limbs? They're missing out.
God Goku reached a level of power that could compete with the greatest of deities, nearly shattering the whole universe with a single clash on his first go. Dragon Ball's cosmology is unique. This model is said to be an accurate depiction of Universe 7, but there's a wrinkle there. When all of humanity went to heaven,
Because Boo went berserk.
Videl commented that heaven is just as large as a universe, and the Daisenshuu backs her up.
And that's heaven. Big planet.
So let's scale things up with that in mind. Doing so would make Universe 7 over
Too many
1,500
numbers.
times larger
I know, it's
than
a lot of
our own
numbers.
observable
It's
universe.
a lot of numbers.
And Goku could destroy that much the first time he went god.
Hey, all I
And
know
he
is
didn't lose that power.
Goku's strong,
he learned
bro.
how to use it even
Goku's
better.
strong. That's
even
all
in
you gotta
base
say.
Form. Now, imagine
Boy
how
got
much
it.
stronger he became when he stacked Super Saiyan on Super Saiyan God and became Super Saiyan Blue.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
Yeah, not saying that. Or after he trained with some almighty angels. Or when he perfected the blue hairdo and stacked Kaioken on top of that.
Goku has certainly performed great feats with God Ki, breaking through Hit's time stop by forcing himself into the future, holding off Infinite Zamasu, who was a sentient timeline, defeating Jiren, who shook the entire world of Void by just walking.
He even tried out Hakai, the destruction god move that nopes you out of existence. Your
True,
being
true.
and your soul erased
I don't think he
from
would Hakai
all of
Superman,
time
though.
and space.
I don't know how
Culminating in his greatest form.
reliable he can do it. I know he can do it.
Ultra
I don't know how
Grown
reliable he can
Goku
do it.
isn't a normal
I don't think he would do that.
transformation. It's a state of mind. Ultra Instinct is the highest peak of martial arts. Subconsciously making optimal choices because you're in the zone. Doing without thinking.
Something Goku has always been trained to do. Technically, it can be used in any form, but when perfected, Autonomous Ultra Instinct makes you untouchable. No matter what comes his way, Goku will automatically dodge, block, and counter to the best of his ability, even pushing his body well beyond his physical limits. So far beyond, in fact, Ultra Instinct can summon a massive avatar to defend him when his own body can't.
That sounds really
Damn, so they
intense.
taking to the
It
manga
is,
too.
which is why he's
Yeah.
developed incremental
So this
versions
is
of it
like-
for
like
specific
peak
uses.
Goku, pretty
It's
much.
Right.
extremely difficult to maintain the full form for long.
Until you get to Dragon Ball
Okay, so this I
Heroes,
haven't seen. This I
aka
haven't seen.
Dragon Ball
I haven't seen, like, a
fanfiction
single
on
episode of this, so I don't know
Kaioken
what-
times 1,000.
While technically a different continuity, CC Goku is functionally a stand-in for the mainline Goku. His history and powers are the same, making his story just as much of a what-if scenario as the multiple super continuities. The only real difference is Toriyama's not really involved.
This Goku used instant transmission to teleport through time and dimensions. He outsped a god who could see the future. He defeated Dark King Fu, who was gonna rewrite the entire universe. Hell, this series even makes GT cool. Xeno Goku can break space-time just by going Super Saiyan 4.
Looking back at that
I might need to
goofy
watch
monkey
that.
boy chopping wood and punching dinosaurs, it's almost overwhelming to think about how far Goku has come, how much he's had to face.
But no matter the challenge, he takes it head-on and pushes through.
Showing everyone, everywhere, how to go even further beyond.
Hey, I think Goku might take it. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. That sounded
Faster than
pretty
a
damn
speeding
good.
bullet, more powerful than a locomotive. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Geez, just a locomotive? People in the 40s needed bigger imaginations.
Born on the far-off world of Krypton, the infant Kal-El was sent to Earth by his parents, narrowly escaping Krypton's destruction. Raised by farmers as Clark Kent, he eventually became Superman, champion of the oppressed, the man of tomorrow.
If you've only seen the movies, forget him. Comic book Clark's not the perfect Boy Scout. And he's definitely not Jesus. Wait, weren't the guys who made him Jewish?
Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster were sons of Jewish immigrants and grew up in a time when anti-Semitism went largely unchallenged.
And then that ugly mustache showed up.
Understandably seeking escape from some truly terrifying horrors, the pair created Superman to be a simple solution to overwhelming problems.
A hero who could defeat any evil by just punching it. Hell yeah, that's how I live my life.
After almost 9 decades, Superman has been
Damn, this
many
nigga
things.
6'3"?
At the core, his story is one of a refugee,
Yeah.
a child who lost his home, left to the mercy of
Beautiful.
alien people. This new
Obvious.
world accepted him, raised him, gave him a new home, because
I
helping
love
others in
Lyrica,
need is the right thing to
Lua,
do.
Lisa.
That's why he became a
A lot of L's.
superhero, the
So-
first
a lot of things
superhero.
got
Everything's gotta start somewhere, but he was the first one to really take off. I mean, not literally. It took a while, actually, before he learned
What
how
the
to
fuck was
fly.
that
In fact,
CGI
when
shit
Clark
from?
discovered his Kryptonian heritage, he struggled to accept it and subconsciously developed mental blocks, severing him from his true power, which he would uncover throughout his life.
He's strong enough to shoulder press the weight of the earth for 5 days straight, or crush coal into perfectly cut diamond.
That's not how that works.
He's fast enough to reach the edge of the universe in seconds, or even break the bonds of infinity. Wait, he can do all that, but Batman can punch him out? Really?
You're probably thinking of Elseworld stories outside main canon like Dark Knight Returns. It's a good question, though. Superman's powers have fluctuated over time for a variety of reasons. However, for Death Battle, we take the characters at their best.
Yeah, like how his breath is so powerful he can sneeze away a solar system, or blow air cold enough to freeze ghosts.
Speaking of, his X-ray vision doesn't just see through walls. He can see through your own body and mind to examine your soul.
And yet, he can't see through lead. That's okay, though. He can just burn through it with his face. Since he gets his power from the yellow sun, his heat vision burns with the fire of a star. And if beams aren't enough, he can blast it out of his whole body for a super flare. It used to totally drain him, but he's learned
It's
how
like
to
that,
control it.
that final
Simply
explosion,
put,
that
Superman's
Majin
powers
Vegeta.
defy physics.
That ain't new.
My
Ain't
favorite
nothing new.
examples of this are when he rebuilt the reality-warping miracle machine from memory, or punched Brainiac so hard every version of him felt it through all of time, or when he gained 10 years worth of medical training through only 5 minutes of reading, and then successfully performed lung surgery.
Nice. My favorite example is when he smelled brownies in North Dakota from orbit.
Even beyond his powers, Superman is no novice
Okay.
when it comes to
Fun
the
fact, I
intricacies
guess.
I don't think, yeah,
battle.
fun fact.
He's trained in
I don't know what that-
Kryptonian
what that
martial
gotta do with
arts,
him
which
boxing
uses
Goku,
G,
but
or as they
okay.
call it, Shriar.
Brownies.
He even got summoned to Asgard to fight demons
Martial
with
arts,
Thor
boxing,
for 1,000
jujitsu.
years.
Superman can resist being erased from existence, such as tanking Darkseid's Omega Beams. Even Retcon and the Time Trapper, both of which hijack and alter timelines, can't touch him. Not because of his powerful mental defenses or healing factor, but because he's a cosmic linchpin in the greater metaverse.
Timelines literally revolve around him.
But let's address the S-shaped elephant in the room. You may have noticed we've covered a variety of Superman eras. Superman, and DC Comics as a whole, have gone through multiple retcons.
Golden Age, Silver Age, Pre-Crisis, Post-Crisis, New 52,
Yeah, it's a
Rebirth,
lot of different
and so on.
versions.
It would help to know
Yeah.
which one is
I don't know.
the
I just
main
feel like Superman
right?
knows all
Well,
those martial arts,
they
but bro
all-
literally just be
Yeah, the
boxing.
latest reboot.
He looks like he's like a
basically said
brawler, bro.
everything
I
in the
swear he
main
don't know no
series is
jujutsu,
kinda
bro.
canon, even when he had
What?
wacky powers like changing his appearance with a super muscular control. I guess he can still phase through almost anything, even people.
Look, if you really dig into it, this isn't new. plenty of characters have recalled events from supposedly retcon timelines before.
Yeah, post-crisis Soups did start as less powerful than in pre-crisis, but that was because of the mental blocks.
Though he's not a complete composite, there's so many other Supermen out there.
Future Superman, Big Robot Superman,
There's
Commie
too many
Superman,
Supermans, man.
Dinosaur Superman. There's a bunch.
Still, this new canon has affected his abilities. For example, he and other Kryptonians can effortlessly travel through time. And while Superman's powers stem from the Earth's yellow sun, exposure to a blue star increases them even further. In fact, upon visiting a white star, he attained a whole new level of power.
When that old baldy Lex teleported him to another galaxy, Superman just popped back up, saying space-time has lost its meaning for him. He really just said that.
Remember,
Yeah, that's
Superman
hacks, bro.
defies physics.
Superman is just
Like
hacks,
when
bro.
he
At the
used
end of the
heat
day.
vision to restart the universe by making an all-new Big Bang.
We've seen that his universe has a radius of at least 100 trillion light years, but we can calculate a more exact figure. The DC universe is 15 billion years old and expands at 60 trillion light years per half second. This means its radius must be over 50 nonillion light years across.
I didn't even know that was a number.
31
Bro, I swear that's
and
not a
Soup
number,
helped
bro.
Make
I
that
swear
happen.
that's not a
Well,
number.
about 1/5 of it. That's still immense power, but if you want something bigger, here's the Anti-Monitor blasting Golden Age Superman with all the energy of the antimatter universe. And then Superman,
Punched him so hard it kickstarted another one of those reboots.
Now, Superman does have weaknesses. There's kryptonite, of course, and
Green,
exposure to
man.
red starlight can fade his
Black.
powers over time.
Not
Gold.
all at once. He
Ooh.
has been able to move planets around while under a red star.
Yeah, throw some gold kryptonite at that nigga.
And
Yeah.
everyone knows
Take his powers
Superman
away.
can't deal with magic. But it's more accurate to say
Yeah,
he doesn't
magic
have
is
any special
is a downfall.
resistances to it. He's defeated plenty of magic users before, even Shazam.
Superman challenges the idea that absolute power corrupts absolutely. He's the goodest good guy of them all, but there is nuance to being good, even if he is the ultimate power fantasy, unstoppable and incorruptible.
Such as when he took on the World Forger, one of the most powerful reality shapers in all of creation.
Oh,
Who was in the sixth dimension, crafting a whole new multiverse to replace the one Clark calls home? Who's gonna stop him?
Superman could, and the Forger knew it. So he was trapped on a world with a sun
Don't
so
know, Superman
distant
sounded
he
like
could never
hacks, bro.
escape. Or so the Forger thought.
Superman sounded like
Instead,
hacks.
Clark found the strength he needed to fly at that sun, dip through a ton of stars, KO the World Forger, and shatter his new multiverse with a single punch. Because that's Superman, a simple solution to
He
overwhelming
hitting
problems.
those.
He's the kind of person to save a cat from a tree, answer Christmas cards from strangers, and tow hundreds of planets to a new galaxy all in the same day. What's not to like?
Truth and justice has no better champion than
Yeah.
the Man of Steel.
Damn, I didn't know Superman was like that.
This episode
What
of
the hell?
Death Battle is sponsored by
yeah, it's
BetterHelp.
the-
Wiz, it's getting to be the holiday
There's a lot of
season
heat.
again, and I just know Mama Boomstick is finally getting me that new dune buggy I've been drooling over. What's gonna be stuffed in your stocking?
A couple
Sad.
undiscovered elements would be nice, but
Shout
the
out to
holidays
BetterHelp,
are
yes.
also about giving gifts to yourself.
Maybe that means
I don't know,
giving
man.
yourself a break during this
I still
busy
got Goku
month, or
taking it.
treating yourself when you have the
Still got-
time.
If Goku
And
don't
in
take it, it's a
anticipation
stalemate.
of a new year, sometimes that
Mm.
means
My
therapy.
final thought.
Therapy can be
I know
super
Superman-
year round, but
Superman
I know
doing
especially
what
Superman
during
runs
this
runs
too,
season,
though.
the
I don't
holiday
know.
blues are no
I
joke.
don't know.
If you're thinking about starting therapy, consider giving
Superman
BetterHelp
sounded
a
like
try.
hacks, bro.
What's great is that it's
This
totally
motherfucker
online,
punched
so it's
a
super flexible with
multiverse.
your schedule and
Still
convenient.
knocked out a whole
All you have
multiverse
to
with a
do
punch.
is fill
No,
out
no
a
way.
brief questionnaire and get matched with a licensed therapist.
Okay.
And if it isn't a
Okay.
perfect match, switch therapists at any time at no additional charge.
All right.
Visit BetterHelp.com/deathbattle today to get 10% off your first month.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/deathbattle.
Right, get to the boxing, man. Get to the boxing. There you go.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death
All
battle!
right. Stalemate. I'm calling it. Stalemate. I'm calling it.
All right, already.
Oh shit! Hey, they boxing already. Hold on. Damn.
Today's the day. We'll finally settle who's stronger.
If you say so.
Oh yeah. Yeah. telling you, bro, Superman's just a brawler. He ain't throwing no jujutsu yet.
You're going back. Give it your all. No regrets.
He doing that nigga like freezing.
I'm doing just
That's
fine.
crazy. Bro, it's
Straight to blue.
a whole bunch, man. Oh shit. Them niggas boxing.
All right, in space now.
How they boxing?
Oops. Well, I guess we can wish it back
You can go
later.
up the moon?
World made of
We can wish it back later.
All right.
That's crazy.
I'll show you just how
That's so
powerful I
irresponsible.
really am. Looks like a job, boys.
Is he beating this nigga through dimensions?
I'm confused.
Well, what do you think?
That was awesome. Nice suit.
Oh, thanks. Kryptonian fabric. My mom made it for me.
I was about to say, Goku, you don't hit this.
All right, Superman, so it's time to lock in.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, he's flying through sand.
Damn.
Yeah.
Flying through the Kamehameha.
Flying through the Kamehameha is crazy. What?
Huh? Oh, darn it.
Almost had me there. That was actually pretty fun.
I just think that's
Oh,
building that
that's
just
funny.
made a
Yeah,
Halo.
it sure
bro.
was. But I'll
That's
be
funny.
stronger next time.
I look forward to it.
Hey, shout out to Superman, man.
Let's go again.
You're on.
You know what? Hey, I ain't mad at it.
That's it.
I ain't mad at
the
it.
final, indisputable answer. Who am I kidding? People are going to argue this one forever.
There are so many ways this battle could go, especially with all the other continuities.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Goku would kick almost every other Superman's ass, except for the main one.
There's a lot to cover, so
Hmm.
let's address the 5 categories most representative of this fight.
First up, strength. Both could hit hard enough to break or make their whole universe, or take it in stride, like when Superman got smacked by the whole antimatter universe.
At most, Dragon Ball's universe is 1,505
Nah, bro,
times
hold
larger
on,
than our own.
hold on,
But based on the DC universe,
Make their whole
the other continuities.
yeah, for real. Goku would kick almost every other
Bring them
Superman's
categories
ass,
back up, man.
except for the
Bring them
main
categories
one.
back
There's a
up,
lot
man.
to cover, so let's address
Got
the
some
5
issues, bro.
categories most
Got some
representative.
issues, bro. Hey, all right, bro. All right, strength. Who you think got strength, bro? I think they're equal on strength. I think they're equal on strength, bro.
As far as strength, I've
Yeah.
seen with Superman's feet. I'm gonna have to give that one to Superman though.
I
'Cause
think
his-
they're equal on strength, bro. Like when they brought up the feat of like Goku being Super Saiyan God and he like punched Beerus so hard that motherfucker like shook the entire multiverse, bro. Like they, I don't know. I think they're equal on strength, bro. I know they're gonna say something crazy to make me wrong, but I just really feel like they're equal on strength.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Speed, I feel
I
speed,
gotta get that.
that's I gotta kinda give that to Goku
Goku
because
got that, bro.
he can pretty much teleport if
Yeah,
need be.
instant transmission. Like even when he was I think they used it when he was on like King Kai's planet and he like instant transmission to find Broly or something like that. Bro went through
Mhm.
like galaxies in like seconds, bro. Like I gotta get out to Goku. Skill, that's gotta be Goku too. He knows a lot more martial arts than Superman. I'm telling you, Superman is just a brawler, bro. I ain't see him do not one martial artist move, bro. Superman fights like a nigga on the street, bro. You're not gonna give him skill. I'm sorry, you're not gonna give him skill. And if they try to give him skill, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be highly upset if they try to give him that skill one.
Mhm.
Mm,
Experience, now that's a toss up because Superman has
yeah,
been facing many different types of foes.
yeah, bro.
Then again, so has Goku, so you can
I
go either
know.
way with that
I
one.
think Superman might have been doing it longer, maybe, but I think experienced Superman might get that one. Because Superman been around for a minute, bro. You got to think. So is Goku though. So is Goku. So I don't know. Powers, that's Goku. That's Goku all day. That's definitely Goku all day.
Powers.
Yeah, like he got Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, all that. Kaioken, all that. Superman just boxes. He's got laser vision and he can like what
Ice
freeze
breath,
breath,
super speed,
ice breath,
X-ray
super
vision.
speed. Yeah. I think Goku got him beating powers.
See, I'm not really up on my comic book
Yeah.
history like that.
Yeah, me neither, but they said everything. So I'm just like
That's
trying to remember what they said. But I don't know. We gonna see, man. We gonna see. Me personally, I don't know. Goku definitely got speed and powers for me. So it
mhm.
might be 3v2. I don't know, man. We gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it.
Of
We're
this
gonna see what
fight.
they gotta say.
First up, strength. Both could hit
That's
hard
Goku.
enough to break
No, that's
or make
I
their
said
whole
that's Goku.
universe,
That's
or take it in
both of them probably
stride,
got
like
that.
when Superman got smacked by the whole antimatter universe.
At most, Dragon Ball's universe is 1,505 times larger than our own. But based on the DC Universe's officially established age and rate of expansion, it is 1.6 vigintillion times larger. Over a Novemdecillion times
Vigintillion.
more than Goku's.
At some
I
point, you reach a
remember.
number high enough that it
Novemdecillion?
just doesn't mean anything anymore. Anyway, Goku's obviously
Yeah.
gotten stronger since the Beerus fight, even by billions or trillions of times. He's defeated Jiren, Broly, Moro, and Fu.
But even if we highball Goku by quadrillions or quintillions of times, the gap is just too much, especially with the World Forger feat. Not even Heroes competes with that. Superman takes the edge in strength.
But strength isn't everything. Let's talk speed. Both are obviously
Goku
way
got
faster
this.
than light.
I know he
But
got
Superman crossed that mega-sized universe of his in seconds and flew faster than infinity.
Makes sense, he can keep up with the Flash, whose speed is so ludicrous it's unquantifiable.
Don't count Goku out, though. Flying across the entire afterlife in base form and outspeeding Eos's future sight takes some crazy speed.
Fighting Zamasu as an omnipresent merged timeline also implies immeasurable speeds.
That, combined with instant transmission and Ultra
Yeah.
Instinct, could
Yeah.
probably keep up.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Quantifiably, Superman is faster, but both are immeasurable. The safest bet here is to say they tie in speed.
Especially when we look at skill. Goku's a martial arts master. He's definitely got better battle instincts. He
Mhm.
wants to fight and is dedicated to his training, while Superman sees training as a means to an end.
Superman's knowledge in pressure point combat and Kryptonian martial arts are impressive,
point
but he's
combat?
only used them a few
I
times.
ain't never
know
seen him
that.
do
It
no
would be
pressure point combat.
disingenuous
Bro,
to say
what?
He's an
didn't know
equivalent
that.
master at them.
So Goku wins in skill, but
Okay.
not necessarily in experience.
Don't get it wrong, Superman is not a mindless brawler. He's trained with Batman and
cap.
Wonder Woman. He's even defeated martial arts experts like
I guess
Cobra
it's not.
without powers.
Goku has spent decades training, but Superman battled Norse demons for 1,000 years.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
also astonishingly
Got
brilliant, like when he reassembled the reality warping miracle machine from memory. Experience.
But that ain't got
obviously
nothing to
goes
do with
Superman,
experience, bro.
but
He's just
perhaps
smart.
less
That ain't
obvious
got
is
nothing
our
to do with
last
experience,
category,
bro.
powers.
Hakai, Spirit Bomb, Mafuba, Instant Transmission, God Key,
Yeah.
God
Yeah,
Bind.
my dog
How
Goku
does
got
Goku
this.
not win with those?
In Dragon Ball, Ki is
I bet
dependent
this-
on
I bet
physical
this even.
ability, so it's
Nah,
different
no,
from
this
magic.
can't- this
God
can't
Ki
be
is
even.
simply pure
He's named
Ki.
like
and
7
magic
different
isn't
moves,
an
bro.
auto win against Superman anyway, whose greater strength could break out of something like the God Bind.
Mafuba and the Spirit Bomb would take way too long, and Goku's never successfully used Hakai before. Even if he did land it, Superman's impossible to erase from reality. Like, he's tanked Omega Beams, which do the same thing as Hakai.
Superman can time travel, countering Instant Transmission's similar ability from Heroes. And regarding teleporting him to a red star, ignoring the fact that Sans can't breathe in space, though Goku's certainly tough enough to withstand a vacuum, Instant Transmission requires another person to act as a beacon. He can't just warp to any red star.
Even if he did, Superman could simply fly away and find a
Yeah.
blue or white star for a supercharge.
And Goku could not pull off the same trick twice, as Superman could phase through his attacks.
So, that's it then. Clark has too many counters, so he takes the edge and powers, and it's over.
Well,
So
I think
strength,
there's something
experience.
else. Goku versus
I don't-
Superman
Powers.
reaches a broader zeitgeist.
Man,
It's
hold
more
on,
than
bro.
just there's something else.
Hold on, man.
Goku versus Superman
man.
reaches a broader zeitgeist.
What did they?
So,
What
that's
they
it
give?
then. Clark
Strength Superman, speed even, skill. I don't know, bro. There's no way that Goku doesn't take powers. In my opinion, there's no way Goku doesn't take powers, bro. I know they did the data, but I don't care about their numbers, man. they over here saying Novem Decillion is a number, bro. I don't know, bro. There's no way he does not take powers. That's me though. That's me. But they just named like 8 different powers and said, yeah, Superman can break out of most of them. Bro, what?
Mm.
What? I don't know.
has too many counters, so he takes the edge and
I ain't
powers,
mad though.
and
Shout out
it's
to
over.
Superman.
Well,
Shout out to
I
you
think
know what I'm
there's
saying?
something else. Goku versus Superman reaches a broader zeitgeist. It's more than
What
just
live
two
action was
characters
that?
fighting. For a whole generation,
hell
especially in
was that?
90s
Oh,
America,
that was the
superheroes
the
represented
epic rap
was
battle.
that?
wielding status
Oh,
quo.
oh,
Spider-Man,
yeah.
Batman, Captain America rarely change who they are or what they believe in. For a lot of people, that's tiring, and Superman is an icon of that. Then along came anime. There was a whole other world of ideas and stories for us sheltered Westerners to experience, and Goku's an icon of that. So while many see this as a debate between characters, others see it as a debate of ideologies and culture. And if that's what's at stake, who wants Goku to lose?
You sure you're not overthinking this?
It's not our intent, but it does call into question what we're doing. How can people agree with what we take as fact when fiction?
It ain't fact, bro. All right, man. That. How you feel about that? How you feel about that, man?
I thought it was going to be a stalemate in the beginning with how Goku is at his top now. Last time they fought, he wasn't as strong as he is now.
Mm-hmm.
I thought with Ultra Instinct, it was going to be a little bit more even,
Fact.
but I guess not.
I don't know, man. Ultra Instinct is like it's like an angelic power. I still don't see how Superman got through Ultra Instinct. Like, but okay.
And no hate to Superman. I like
No hate.
Superman too. That dude, he's not even a dude. He's a god. He got so many feats, and his strength is immeasurable.
Yeah, facts.
It's
Facts.
you can't do anything with that thing.
Facts,
I'm gonna call
bro.
it a thing. You can't do
Yeah,
anything with
no,
that thing.
nah. Superman is not human, bro. Not even
Yeah,
close. There's no way. That man is literally like written to be broken. Which is, hey, still shout out to Superman. Shout out to Superman, man. No hate. But yeah, I swear it was gonna be a stalemate, bro. Because when they were like racking and stacking like abilities and like strength and speed and stuff like that, I was like, nah, bro. It's real even right now, especially when they were talking about like Goku's speed and stuff like that. I was like, if you can't measure them, you really can't give one or the other the advantage in like speed and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
hey,
especially if you start adding like comics and extra TV shows into it. It's like
I'm not
all right.
like reading DC comics, but I know Superman is a like broken, no, not even broken, bro. He's like, you can't kill Superman in the comics, bro. You can't, bro. So it's.
I mean, he ain't completely. There's ways, but it's definitely hard to take that thing down.
The man is a monster. But yeah, that's Goku versus Superman. I hope y'all liked it. Let me know who y'all think should have won in the comments, or if you agree with the decision, hey, that's on y'all, not me, but it's on y'all. So nah, I get it. But yeah, if y'all want to see more stuff like that, follow the YouTube, follow the Spotify, all that. Yeah, we'll see y'all later. Deuces.
Bitch, I'm not gon' feel like I walk on water. I'm talking your bitch, that he like I'm a toilet. Walk with your block, I'm a fuck or a bar. Throw the boy out with his head, we play soccer. I do what I want, I act like a toilet.